Why, hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. I'm Corny Swiss, and today I'm driving around the Tiger and the Panther in a realistic battle on Eastern Europe. And before I get into what I'm going to talk about, the skin I'm using in this game for the Tiger is a skin by Tiger 6, and I'll try and remember to put the link to the actual skin in the description, but it's a Whitman camo, and it's cool. It was one of the cooler ones I saw for the Tiger. There's plenty of them, but this was just the one I liked the best. So I'll put links. I'll put a link to the post in the description. But this was actually the first time I drove the Tiger and Panther in a while. Obviously, I've been driving a lot of American tanks, and I thought you know what, I want to post a Tiger video. And I actually remembered that the first War Thunder video I did, which was a very short clip, was actually a Tiger. Was featured the Tiger. I think it was How Baby Tigers Are Born or something like that, and it was a spawn glitch during the closed beta. It was an amusing situation, to say the least. But so I thought I'd give the Tiger another go. And as I said and right here, I'm just busting out the wall to make it easier for me to go on through. And like I spoke about in the last video, I'm trying to figure out a few things. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'll be gone. This week coming up, Valentine's Day weekend, I will not be in town. I'll be visiting the girlfriend and spending the weekend down there. And so Phil, I think, is going to be taking more of the initiative, so to say, for this week and then the weekend. I'll certainly be trying to post videos, and I'll be preparing videos as much as I can, but expect more of Phil for the next, maybe the end of next week or however we decide to do it. He's going to be making videos to sort of help me out through a little bit of a rough scheduling week. I think the final count is I have 2 or 3 tests, 2 programs due, and an interview on Friday that I gotta go to. So very excited for the interview. Trying to get internships, like I said, for the summer, and I managed to bag an interview. So that's always nice. But you'll probably see some War Thunder. But I know Phil's not quite as big into War Thunder as I am. He's into different games, which is fine. I'm definitely more into War Thunder than Phil is, but he's going to be posting videos, and I'm sure you'll enjoy those. So if you don't hear from me for a few days, it's because I'm out of town, and I'll be returning not too long after that. So Monday, probably Tuesday is when you can expect to hear from me again, after kind of maybe whenever I sort of cut off and grind out the schoolwork and then leave for the weekend. So anyway, like I said, this is a realistic battle on Eastern Europe, and I've come over here into the cap circle because the enemy got here first. And my first shell off this T-34 57, he was heavily angled, so it more or less just got his attention, and then bam, next shell goes right in. And you're going to see a situation where I kind of panic up here. Well, first thing, there's going to be an SU-152 is going to roll across the screen. That's a very oh, there he is. Oh, found him. Okay, he's not looking at me, so that's fine. SU-152 is a Tiger killer. If it hits the front of your tank, you're kind of toast. But I'm going to reload. He's disabled. Going to reload, knock him out. Oh, there's another one. Quick. What I should have probably been doing here is just got my gun on him and then hopefully reload in time, but he puts one just right through my upper glacis. I'm not sure if he must have been firing AP to penetrate the upper glacis. If he was firing HE, I don't think it would have penetrated. But either way, I met an untimely end to a very powerful foe. And that's kind of the interesting thing. I feel like with some of these German tanks is it's the armor for, say, the Panther and the Tiger. Kind of, The Panther, I think, has better armor from the front. I think that's fairly safe to say. The Tiger, it's all flat and stuff like that. But the SU-152 blasts both out of the water. And it is at a lower battle rating. But granted, it's at a lower battle. It's HE shells. Well, fires one every, however many seconds it is. 30. Let's say 30 seconds, for argument's sake. Oh, there's another SU-152. Going to start engaging in some long-range shooting, because this is about the only place I really feel safe against an SU-152. And I really like driving the SU-152. It's really fun. I need to get... Oh, there we go. Right where I wanted it. But it seems like that the battle rating that the Tiger and Panther are at is... I mean, it runs into things like the Sherman Jumbo and the SU-152. Things that just blast it. And the Sherman Jumbo is a situation where, the Jumbo is just kind of overpowered. However, the SU-152, I think, is completely justified at its battle rating because it doesn't fire very often, and even though it one-shots everything it faces with very regular consistency, it doesn't really, it doesn't excel at it. It doesn't excel as a tank because even though it's kind of quick, it's got a big caliber gun. If it hits you, you're toast. And it has a really long reload. Set that KV-85 on fire. And I don't know, I think that's more or less the reason why I think I preferred the Russian tanks coming when I was grinding up both trees, is that sure, the Tiger and Panther are very strong, but there's an obvious answer to them. And the obvious answer for me was the SU-152. Just lob a shell at them. And explosions are always nice. And the Americans have a very obvious answer. Sherman Jumbo, But, so this is one of a tank I'm trying to do a video on before too long is the Yag Tiger. I want to revisit it and kind of take another look at it. But where we stand in the game now, we control the cap pretty heavily, and one of our allies is actually under the bridge somehow, which is an awkward place to be, I feel like. And we're pushing the enemy back fairly heavily. CSU-37, very dangerous little tank, especially with the AP rounds it can get. First shell goes in, sets it on fire. That's nice. Gonna stop, gonna aim up. I'm going for like kind of a turret shot here, kill the crew in the turret. And that didn't do a tremendous amount. So now I'm gonna go for more of the gut shot in the ammo rack. But so I hope maybe I've sort of laid out what to expect over the next week. It's just a very, very busy time. I've said it plenty of times. It's just very, very busy, and but at the same time, I enjoy making videos, and I don't really want to stop. I want to make as many as I can, and I generally use the free time I have to try and get a video, do a video. I have a lot of ideas for videos. It means that some of the projects I'm trying to work on are a little delayed. The map overview one, someone mentioned that, they're changing some of the maps, and that's true. The original map I was going to do was jungle. Just because, honestly, the way I did it was I loaded up my M8 and played until I got a game where I drove around the map a lot, and jungle was the map. So that's the one I'm thinking about doing. I'm experimenting with tons of ways of doing it, but should be pretty fun. So, what you can expect, Phil's going to be uploading some videos. I don't know exactly how many yet, but on the order of, I would expect at least half of next week, but maybe less, is going to be Phil. And, yeah, it'll be War Thunder, and it'll be a mix of other stuff, because, he plays other games. He doesn't play only War Thunder. And I don't really only play War Thunder either. I just play a lot of War Thunder, so... But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to apologize for maybe, just that service has been inconsistent recently. But, it's kind of just the way it is. So, thanks for watching. I'm Corny Swiss, and I'll see you next time.